corny name for my fan base, but they still love me cause I'm something that you can't hate. Plus I draw what these other dudes can't trace. Out of this world, you better off trying to scan space.
What's going on, guys? Switch Up here, bringing you a brand new video. Now today I have a story to tell you. Now this is the time that I witnessed a ridiculous car accident, and this is ridiculous in my opinion because I could have been the one in the accident. It's just I was fortunate enough to be in the position that I was, to where I wasn't, you know, part of the accident. But getting right into the story. Now, this happened last year during the summer. Me and my two brothers were home alone. And, you know, we were just doing our own stuff, playing Call of Duty and doing whatever. And so it reaches about 6 o'clock, and we decide we want to go out to Chick-fil-A and, you know, get some dinner, just get a quick something to eat. So, you know, hop in my car, take my older brother, and we just head over to Chick-fil-A. We get our food and everything, you know, we're not thinking anything of it. And then the intersection getting out of Chick-fil-A is a little, you know, weird. It's impossible to turn left most of the time, so we just take a right. We're like, all right, this will take a minute longer. So we're just going to turn right, and we drive down the road, we turn left onto a different road, and we pull up to an intersection. Now, it's backed up quite a bit, so we end up getting stopped at the red light. Now, we're 3 cars back, we're the third car back from the light, and we're just sitting there, you know, waiting for the light to turn green and everything. And so, all of a sudden, you know, the light turns green, and, you know, you don't think anything's going to happen. The first car at the light pulls out, and a car going 45 minimum, probably around 50, because most people go around 5 miles above the speed limit, if not more. They come barreling through the intersection. Now, I remind you, the light's been green for a few seconds at this point, and they T-bone this car. Now, these cars, like, the car getting hit was an SUV, and the car, you know, going through the intersection was, you know, just a little sedan, I guess you would call it, just a regular car. And they T-bone the back of the car because they're not paying attention. They were on their phone. And so these cars jolt and they just go flying. They don't go too far, but they definitely went out of their positions. And I'm surprised that no other car got hit out of this, which is really shocking, because if there was another car coming in our direction, it could have been a 3-car accident and we wouldn't have been able to really go anywhere. But so after that, they're getting out of the car, and there are kids in both cars, which is the even worst part about the situation. The fact that these 2 cars get in an accident that serious, and there are kids. Like, I don't understand how you can be that distracted while driving. I don't know if the lady was on medication as well or something, but she was clearly distracted. I believe she was on her phone. I could be wrong, but you guys just, if you're not driving, when you do, don't be distracted, because it is really ridiculous. And I could have been in that accident. If those 2 cars weren't there, if they had run the red light themselves and I was the first car there, I would have been in an accident. And who knows what could have happened. I could have been seriously injured or whatnot. I honestly don't know. I don't like to think about it because, you know, I was lucky enough to get out of the situation unharmed and everything. But we ended up pulling over to the side along with the car in front of us. We both pulled over. The guy who also pulled over, he went to check on him, and they were okay and everything. Everything was settled, and then, you know, we both ended up going on our ways, and it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I had never been in an experience like that, and it was really mind-blowing and everything, and that's just another reason why I don't like getting distracted when I drive, because it's just, anything can happen. You're not paying attention. You're going so fast in such a little amount of time. Just the smallest things can absolutely, you know, ruin anything. Anything can go wrong. So just a little bit of advice to you guys. Don't get distracted while you're driving. Just focus on the road. It can wait. It really can. And if it can't, pull over. Do something else. Like, just don't get distracted while you're driving, because as you can see, it doesn't end up well. Now, sometimes you can get away with it. I'm not going to lie. You can. But it's just, you think that you're invincible until one little thing like that happens, and it can change your life in an instant. But like I said, luckily I was fortunate enough to get out of that situation unscathed. So me and my brother were a little shaken by the situation, but you know, it happens, and it's just really, really weird that I was there to actually witness it, because I've never seen anything like that in person. And that's really going to end off today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. This has been Switch Up. Switch it off.
This for the best times, this for the worst times, and you know life is what you make it. This for the last time, this for the next